Welcome to another episode of Nobody Fucking Asked. I'm Zaga.
What up? It's Collin.
And Collin is going to run this episode this week because he really wanted to talk about some things.
So badly.
But first and foremost, before we even start this show, we need y'all to like our episode, mark that you played it on Spotify or on Apple. Just there's a button that says mark played. That helps us.
There's
please.
a button for that?
Yeah.
I've been scrolling all the way to the end.
No. You can just mark that it's played.
Oh, that's easier. You guys have no excuse now.
Exactly. And if you really want to be nice and you're like, hey, I actually like these guys, you can leave a review per episode. Like nice little 5-star would be cool.
Yeah. Or just put something stupid.
Even a 1-star. Give me a 1-star review. I don't even care.
No, don't do that because then we're ruined.
But yeah, no, just drop a fucking follow. Colin's gonna come out with TikToks, do all the shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do dances.
We gotta do what every podcaster asks. Like, please like and subscribe.
Yeah, we're fucking tired of asking. So just do it. All right.
Yeah, don't be a bitch.
Right. We sound stupid when we ask.
Yeah. So just and don't do drugs.
Yeah, or do them. Just in your home and be safe about it.
What are we talking about this week?
We're doing the rabbit hole this week.
We're doing the rabbit hole.
We're going into a fucking rabbit hole because I have been studying conspiracies and we're fucking doing it. So get ready.
I can almost guarantee to you guys
we're
listening
fighting
at home.
We're fighting.
To the people at home, these are the worst fucking conspiracies.
No, they're not. All right, they're relevant.
He doesn't even have good, he has like one good one on there.
You got rid of all my good ones. You were like, this is stupid.
Who the hell wants to talk about the fucking tractor trailers tipping over?
First off, they were trains, and that shit's crazy.
There was like 2 trains.
There was like 15 trains.
Tractor trailers.
There was like 15 trains. There was a lot of trains. Too many trains for it to be a coincidence, first off. And they all had toxic chemicals? I don't know, man. There's acid rain in Pennsylvania. Don't you live in Pennsylvania?
No, I live in Connecticut.
I mix those two up all the time. Either way, there's a lot of weird shit going on. All right?
Let's start with something. Go ahead.
Aliens.
So you want to start with aliens?
How many TikToks have you seen with little things flying around and the government shooting them down?
Well,
that aren't weather balloons.
I mean, yeah, I've been seeing a bunch of shit about it.
There's a lot.
I mean, my TikTok is my algorithm's all fucked up because I got ghosts, like Sasquatch, aliens, and
you got a good one. I don't have Sasquatch.
Yeah, I somehow got into the Sasquatch TikTok.
Okay, I have aliens and like train wrecks and just a lot of weird shit, dude. Like a lot of weird shit, like all those little, I can't say it right, spheres, little circle fuckers that are flying around. They shot one down in Alaska. I watched a weird TikTok of the dude that worked in Alaska and said something weird about it. There's been a lot of shit. There was a fucking TikTok in Australia where a dude followed an alien.
Followed an alien.
Don't give me that look, okay? Shit's not right now, and you know it. All right, don't deny it.
So
something weird's going on.
So start. What is the first topic tonight that you want to go into?
The government shot down a UFO and won't talk about it.
Yeah, they just keep saying, "Oh, we don't know what it is."
Yeah, why don't you know what it is? You're the government.
Because they can't find the wreckage.
They found it. There's a video of it on TikTok.
They said they couldn't find the wreckage.
I seen the TikTok, bro. They found it. They found it, and it looks like a rusty metal ball.
Isn't that the thing that washed up on the beach in China?
No, well, probably that too, because there's fucking aliens everywhere, man.
I don't think.
No, I think there's aliens. Shit's getting weird. It's either that or a massive distraction as to some other crazy shit that's going on.
I mean, listen, here's my thought, right? Because I thought it was, don't twist it. I thought it was going to be aliens, and I was excited. I was like, maybe we get something here.
Bro, didn't you think, like, all of a sudden they were going to announce, like, aliens have landed, and we're all friends now?
I don't think they're going to go off that. They'll never admit it. It'll cause too much panic.
They already admitted it.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they won't. They're saying they're not saying it's an alien. There's extraterrestrial life.
Whatever. Didn't Trump say he met with like an alien executive? Or some shit?
No, he never said that.
Somebody did. I synced it.
Yeah, it was on like fucking one of those fucking YouTube videos.
Ancient Aliens? It was not.
An Ancient Alien. It wasn't.
No, no,
It
no. It
wasn't
was like
Ancient
on.
Aliens.
It was on something. It might have been YouTube. That's like the news nowadays.
Oh God.
I told you, I'm pissing you off this episode, dude. It's gonna happen.
Like I'm a firm
There was
believer of aliens, but this one is like
dude,
if
there
it's
was a
not. It's not alien.
UFO above a strip club in Vegas.
Yeah, I mean that was cool. I saw that one.
That was crazy. How do you explain that? What was it?
An alien.
100% aliens. They love titties. Your face on
So
that.
you can't see what I'm doing, and the people at home can see because all I'm doing is flipping back and forth between you and the Ancient Aliens guy.
Yeah. Aliens. Your face said it all for me, though, dude. I'm just saying,
Uh,
there's fucking aliens, man. And some
so
weird
so
shit's
so
going on.
so what is the conspiracy behind this? What do you think? Tell
Behind
me
the
your
aliens?
theory. Tell me your
Okay.
theory. What
All
is
right.
your theory
It
behind
goes
all
it goes back, dude. Okay. Goes back all the way to 2012 when CERN destroyed the entire universe that we know and transported us like some Rick and Morty shit into one that was very similar, but not ours. And that's why things are like weird. Tell me shit has not been normal since 2012. Have you felt the same since 2012? You were 22 years old?
this? Kinda. Things kind of feel the same.
What do you mean they feel the same? Things
I
are not
mean,
the same. Things are weird. The world has
mm,
felt off since then.
well, nah. When Harambe died, everything kind of felt weird after that.
Yeah, okay. So that's when the world ended. When was
Yeah,
that?
Harambe,
Was that
2016.
was it 2016? No, it's been before. Harambe would have never died if CERN didn't destroy the world with their fucking particle accelerator and opened up all these other fucking multiverses.
Multiverses.
Yes. Yes, we are in a different universe. Our universe, as we know, is destroyed. Like in Rick and Morty, where he was in a universe where his whole family died and he went to another one where they all still alive.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Do you not watch Rick and Morty?
No.
You don't watch Rick and Morty? That should be the episode right there. Tony doesn't watch Rick and Morty. Tony sucks.
Well, I mean, I've watched it, but it's not like something I've watched religiously.
Okay, so you don't know the lore. Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. So basically, what happened to that and what's happened right now is that his universe, something catastrophic happened where he could not live in that universe anymore. So he went to another one that was kind of similar, but the one thing that he couldn't live with was different.
What do
Okay.
you what do you mean different?
Okay. So like different, like just different. Like his daughter died in one universe, and now he goes to a universe where she's alive. But now, because of that, there's 1,000,001 different hymns, and they all live at the Citadel. I'm not
The
gonna get into
what?
I'm not gonna get into Rick and Morty like lore with you right now. But the world ended in 2012. Okay.
Okay.
That's why the Berenstein Bears are now the Berenstain Bears. That's why double stuffed Oreos has one F instead of two. And I know
So you're saying how the fuck did we get there from aliens?
what do you mean from aliens?
I was
Because
asking. I was like, we got from aliens to now talking about fucking
I
the
got it.
Berenstein
I have
Bears.
to get there now. Okay. All right. So our universe, as we know, our dimension is done. We're in a different dimension right now than we were in 2012. Okay. Because CERN has a particle accelerator that opens up different dimensions, and they put us in one that was kind of similar. They're like, no one's going to notice. It's fine. And they put us here, but now people are starting to notice. Now, the aliens are not aliens like fucking Alien vs. Predator. They are future us that have also figured out how to travel these dimensions. And they are somehow, I don't know if they're coming here to kill us or warn us or something. I don't know. You ever wanted to go into the past and be like, hey, man, you should probably bet on like that Super Bowl where the Patriots came back 28-3 from the Falcons to be really rich? Okay, bye.
So the aliens are us.
Yes, but they are more evolved because we destroyed the planet. And that's why they look like weirdos.
I'm so confused because
I wish I had a tinfoil hat right now.
I'm so confused because you we have a spreadsheet, people at home,
Uh-huh.
of what we're gonna cover
I told you I was going to
every
fuck you
week.
up.
And this man has all these things, these bullet points, with the exception of
Yeah.
one thing on that bullet point. He just covered the entire episode that he planned for in less than 10 minutes.
Kinda, yeah, it's gonna be a short episode, I guess.
Like, these are not conspiracy. Like, this is like,
They're all linked together. Tell me your conspiracy theory. What is one that you remember,
what?
and I will tell you what I think of it and if it's false or not.
I don't know off the top of my head right now. Give me 1 second.
Like how Avril Lavigne's not really Avril Lavigne, or that Damar Hamlin's not really Damar Hamlin,
What
or
do you mean,
Post
Damar
Malone.
Hamlin?
I could go into that, dude. All right. The Damar Hamlin thing was super weird. I watched it live. Okay. His whole team surrounded him for the entire hour and a half that he was on the thing. And then a fucking, what's it called? Ambulance, whatever they take you to the wee woo in, fucking drives away. Nobody saw him get taken off the field, this and that. And all of a sudden, they're like, he's in a coma. He had cardiac arrest, this and that. He can't, brain function, yada, yada, yada. And then all of a sudden, a week later, he's perfectly fine, doing all these things. The first time they showed him was at the AFC playoff game, but they didn't show his face. And then they showed him at the Super Bowl, but he has a hand tattoo and he had a neck tattoo. And he didn't have that in the original videos. And all of a sudden, when people started calling it out, all those videos were removed and re-uploaded. And now he has the tattoos. He's a body double.
So what is that? Why would they make a body double of Damar Hamlin?
To cover up his death in the NFL to save the NFL.
I mean, I can kind of believe that one.
I
can
believe
kinda,
that 100%.
Like,
Orlando Brown has been talking about body doubles for fucking years, dude.
didn't he say he gave head to Drake?
Do you doubt that?
I just,
I don't doubt it. I think it could have happened. But
yeah.
I think that the higher ups can, for lack of better words, inject a person's not so much personality, but like kind of their soul, I guess, for other lack of better words, into another body.
So what you're saying
Have you not seen the video of Orlando Brown talking
So-
like Cat Williams?
what you're saying is they pretty much take our soul, download it onto a hard drive, and just make universal copies of us so they can control us.
No, not to control us, but people of power are those that are deserving of it. So let's say you somehow get into some weird Illuminati shit and they're like, hey, you want to be famous? Okay, cool. You're going to be fucking Rihanna now. And we're going to upload your persona and everything into Rihanna. But you're still Rihanna. Like, you're Rihanna, but you're you.
What?
It sounds crazy when I'm saying it, but I swear to God,
That makes zero sense.
it's they upload you into a position of power, into somebody powerful. You
And then
haven't
what happened with Rihanna?
then her existence is gone. The person that was controlling that body is gone.
So they have like these skin suits.
Yes.
What you're saying is.
Yes, they are. That's a perfect way to put it. They are skin suits.
So they have these skin suits, and what we
Yes.
do is
Yes, there's another
just-
Meek Mill when he went to jail. Remember that? And he came out looking totally different. That's a skin suit. That's somebody else in that skin.
So what you're saying is there's these blank skin suits overall.
Yes, and they're all famous people.
And they're all famous people, and then
Yes.
people just keep jumping. So there's not.
Yes.
So Rihanna actually doesn't exist.
Maybe Rihanna. I don't know. She's pregnant. She's probably real. but-
Taylor Swift doesn't technically exist.
No, Taylor Swift probably doesn't exist. She's a lizard person. They swap skins.
So Taylor Swift never existed at all. Like they just made
No,
this.
no. She's existed, but she's an avatar.
So they took
There's a
her
different
and
person.
killed the real her.
Yes. And put somebody else's mind in her body.
This is
I told
really
you.
dumb.
I said, come ready to argue.
This isn't even an argument. This is just
No, it's
dumb.
an argument. I'm telling
This
you.
is stupid. That doesn't even make sense.
I hope this comes out like 30 million years from now. Where it's like, yeah, lizard people, we were totally controlling everybody.
So there's lizard people.
Yeah, probably.
Reptilians.
Yeah, because the Earth
That
is hollow and they live inside the Earth.
they live inside the earth.
Yeah, 100%. Or in Antarctica.
Lizards need heat.
You ever seen the other side of Antarctica?
The North Pole.
Yeah, have you ever seen it?
The North Pole.
Yeah,
N-
you
Picture
can't
it.
see it. You know, there's armed guards over there, and they won't let you past a certain point because they're hiding something, like an advanced alien race that lives there, and we're just their farm. And when we die,
Oh,
our
they're fine.
bodies fertilize the Earth, and that's how they're trying to save the Earth because we already destroyed Mars.
See that one I actually believe in.
That's an interesting one, right? Because Mars has the perfect gravitational pull for a human to live.
Yeah, no
Humans,
back pain, no knee pain, shit like that.
yes, perfect. Everything.
The sun there won't give you sunburn no matter how long you're out in the sun.
Yep. Nope. But it's like a desolate wasteland. So what if we really came from Mars and now we're on Earth? The smart people went underground and they're living down there and they're just using us to live and die to fertilize the entire Earth so they can keep living until they can get back to another planet.
Yeah, that you lost me on that one.
It's hard to explain.
So, like with that whole Mars thing, like I believe, like, so similar to what you just said with that, right? So
Mhm.
like Mars now, like I people at home, I have it on the screen here. You look at Mars now, you can tell there was land and mountains and
Yeah, yeah,
possibly
yeah.
water and shit like that.
There's
Um,
doors on the ground.
what do you mean doors on the ground?
You haven't seen the doors on Mars?
No, I
There's
didn't see
like
the
there's
doors on
like
Mars.
doors that go
Well,
underground.
whatever the case is, like you look at pictures of what they reimagined what um Mars would look like with an atmosphere, and it's crazy like how huge it would be like in comparison to Earth. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is all the archaeologists out there, they're finding these things and they're saying what we know about ancient humanity goes back a lot further actually.
Dude, I saw some crazy thing about the fucking Pangea and the Grand Canyon. You know there's hieroglyphics and caves in the Grand Canyon that could have held like 50,000 people?
Hieroglyphics?
Hieroglyphics in the Grand Canyon, in
I never heard
caves,
about that.
underground. Okay. And people say it was kind of like a pathway to Egypt and Africa and this and that. The same kind of hieroglyphics are deep underground in the Grand Canyon.
I didn't hear anything about that, but I know for a fact that um, there's a lot of archaeologists that believe the Sphinx is a lot older than what we believe it is. Because if you look at the Sphinx head in ancient Egypt, it doesn't actually, it's not proportionate to the body of the cat.
The
You
rest
know
of
what
the
I'm saying?
body. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they're saying like this, like the original one was a lion head, which was fitting for that time, and then, or
But now
fitting,
now it looks like a person.
and then the Egyptians carved out from a bigger piece to a smaller head.
Kind of makes sense, I
Because you
guess.
look at all the other archaeological feats over in Egypt in that area,
Mhm.
that the Sphinx is the only thing that's like
Still.
anatomically fucked up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a fucking cat.
Like Anubis is actually proportionate, and Horus is all proportionate, but not
Yeah.
the Sphinx.
I guess I haven't heard like that, but yeah, I guess that makes sense. But
Well,
back
yeah,
to back
because
to the whole Pangea shit.
well, no, no, no,
If you
because
follow the
hold
Grand
on, hold on, hold
Canyon,
on,
it
hold on, hold
all
on,
it all
hold on.
connects.
So hold on. With that being said, they're starting to believe that they said humans only were only around. I think it was what 20 million years ago, something like that,
Yeah,
and it's
something not
actually
relevant.
or 20 or 30,000, 40,000 years ago, something like that.
Mhm.
And they're actually expecting it to go back actually almost 100, was it 100 million years or something like that,
Like
or
with
100,000 years?
dinosaurs and shit.
No, I think it's 100,000 years. Because they say the Mesopotamians are the oldest civilization,
Yeah,
but
the
there's
ones that
actually
just vanished out of nowhere.
well, no, the Aztecs vanished out of nowhere.
Was that who it was?
The Aztecs, yes.
Because they went underground, and now they're living underground.
No, no, no. They said that. Well, all the writings said they would go to the sky. So
Well, they're definitely not in space. Maybe they are in space, and they're aliens, and maybe they evolved.
so here's my theory with aliens, right?
Okay.
So my theory with aliens is because I believe in this all that kind of shit.
Okay.
So my theory with aliens starts with uh you look at all the apes, right? And when they were supposed to transform into human or caveman.
Uh-huh.
So if you look at, they said, you ever heard the term the missing link?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There was the one that
The,
evolved faster than everybody else.
well, yeah, the missing link is the skull in between human or in between ape and caveman, that initial switch. And supposedly they have every skull up to the point before and every skull after the point of when that switch happened.
Okay.
So my theory is extraterrestrials came to Earth looking for different resources, and whether it be like water or um, precious metals, gold, stones, stuff like that, or even just our
Just to
some
be
of our natural shit that we just have on this planet,
just to be dicks, maybe?
and we'll probably should just use it
Yeah.
like we humans did. And my thought is they saw this primitive race that was kind of smart but not smart enough. They were kind of smart but not smart enough to help them, so they probably made us their science experiment, tweaked our DNA, because there's also rumors there's also things stating that humans and cavemen actually live side by side together too.
No. Where'd you see that?
I forgot what article I read.
That's
Um,
interesting because I've never heard that before.
yeah, that there is some findings that it could, it's still a theory because they don't know, but it looks like that there were cavemen and
Okay.
normal humans next to each other,
I'll give you
that they
my
live together.
theory on aliens after this.
Well, yeah, yeah. So my thought is aliens tweaked our DNA with certain parts of the species, the apes, and you see them become cavemen, humans, stuff like that. That's why that's why there is reports of cavemen and humans, because they didn't transform all of them, or the other ones didn't evolve as quickly as the others.
So would like an alien like slept with a human and they were just like, fucking here you go.
Or they tweaked their genome. I mean, think about the shit that we've made as humanity. Like we made broccoli. Broccoli's not a natural thing. You know that, right?
I just found that out, actually.
Exactly.
I
So
fucking love broccoli, bro.
like watermelon today ain't a normal thing.
Yeah, there's another one too. I can't think of it. There's a
But
bunch of
yeah,
shit that is not, it's all man-made that I found out. Everything's a lie.
so you see that, if we can mutate that, now imagine what, a couple 100 million years in the future we'll be able to do. Same concept, they could just be a superior race that can just tweak the DNA and force evolution.
Okay, but where did they come from?
That I don't know. There's fucking a billion, trillion, quadzillion fucking stars and systems out there.
Yeah, but how long would it take them to get to like Earth and shit?
I would assume a lot slower, a lot faster than people expect, because I'm a firm believer that black holes are wormholes. So
I mean, I guess, but it's still that's risky going through a black hole. We've all seen fucking every Star Trek movie. Like black holes are,
well, then a wormhole
but what is this, Pokemon?
rips in time and space. I mean, it's an actual scientific theory, so it's not like it's a fictional thing. It's
Okay.
scientists have researched wormholes.
Do you want to hear my theory? And this goes back to
Sure.
this goes back to the Mars thing. And this is going to make a lot more sense than everything else I've said today. Okay. What if aliens are humans from the future? Okay. So let's go back to the whole Mars thing. We destroyed that planet. It's a desolate wasteland, this and that, yada, yada. So what if they evolved into the bodies we see, like the Greys, which is the most famous ones? They got big ass heads, big ass eyes, and they're like kind of slimy and gross and shit. All right. So what if we destroyed our home planet? And that's how, like, through evolution, we developed, let's say, like right now, like global warming is a big thing, right? We're all gonna die because the ozone's gonna fucking disappear. So what if we did that and the humans that survived that adapted to the intense heat, the intense everything, this and that. So we're hairless. Okay. We got no hair because we're not trying to stay warm, we're trying to stay cool. That's why they got that gray kind of slimy skin.
So we were apes living on Mars.
No, I'm talking about this is so aliens are from Earth in the future. The ozone wears away. The sun's beaming down on everybody. It's a million degrees. Okay.
Okay.
So those people adapt. They start growing no hair. Their skin gets kind of like slimy. All right. Because it keeps them cool. And it's too damn hot to go out in the daytime. So you become nocturnal. What do nocturnal animals have? really
Big
big.
eyes,
Yes, big fucking eyes. Okay. What do aliens have?
big eyes. Okay.
Big eyes. Okay. And they got big heads, right? So right
Yeah.
now we have the most access to information that we've ever had in the history of forever, right?
Yep.
So what if that continues and humans' heads grow bigger to accommodate all that extra information that we can store?
Well, then how did those aliens that went underground and nocturnal, how did their heads grow with lack of information?
No, they had access to information technology.
Okay.
Okay. So the technical advances, you have all this access to information. Eventually, through evolution, our heads got bigger because we had more information. Our eyes got bigger because we were nocturnal. Our skin got kind of like wet and like clammy and whatever to accommodate for the intense heat. And that's where the grays came from. And eventually they found a way to get off the planet. And then they, through technical advances, they found a way to go back in time and they're actually trying to come back and save us and be like, hey man, don't nuke Russia. This is what's going to happen. Parts of it make sense. Okay. That's what I'm trying to get at.
That was the
It kind of makes a little bit of sense.
that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone say.
I hope to God it's true one day.
You are awarded no points,
And
and may
everyone's a little
God,
stupider for having to
because of
listen
you,
to that. Yeah.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I think it makes sense, man. Think about it. If
Uh,
you're living underground, your skin's not going to be tan. You're not going to have a good hairline like some of us on this podcast have. You're
I
going to have
just,
big eyes because you got night vision,
I,
technological advances because you no longer have the need for basic human emotion and things like that. You're just strictly survival.
but where's he getting this information from?
Where's who getting the information from?
These beings that live
Just from
underground,
just from the years of whatever.
but they don't have the same type of information that we would get. So you said we have
Wi-Fi
access,
still works underground.
but no, it barely works outside my house. How are you gonna?
All right, so what if this doesn't happen for a while and people have the access to information and their heads start getting bigger? Because there's a lot of big-headed fucking kids out there, bro.
Yeah, and most of them are not. Oh, that would have been so. That's a mean joke. I was about to say.
See, I could have turned the tables on you. But what if the big head thing came before all this? Bald people look like they got big heads. I'm
Now
just saying.
listen, do I think that? Here's my theory. My theory is we've already now kind of works with yours, but
Okay.
not. So here's my theory, my very real theory here, right? When it comes down to Mars and humanity and I guess nocturnal aliens.
I'm telling you, bro, the ozone is a real thing.
So my thought process is because I look at the pyramids and I look at all these things, and I actually have a picture of like what they believe the pyramids to look like. Originally, they were covered in white. It was like quartz, and the top was covered. The top was capped with gold and a giant diamond piece of quartz at the top.
Okay, Scorpion King.
That's actually true. That's what they were.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So my thought process here is humanity and civilization was goes way further back than we can even imagine.
Uh-huh.
We've already lived because what dinosaurs were 100 million years, 170 million years ago, something like that.
It's been a long ass time. Yeah.
Um, so my thought process is humanity's been around way longer,
Mhm.
and with us living here, we've already destroyed the Earth the first time around. That's why you see uh, the Egyptian ruins, and you see all those kinds of things.
Hieroglyphics and shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or kind of you see kind of shit like that. I say my thought process is we've already destroyed all these things, and we
Mhm.
left the planet. We went to Mars. Now
Wait,
it
so we left Earth and we went to Mars.
went to Mars, right?
Okay.
Gives the planet time to heal. Planet goes through an ice age or whatever the fuck natural event happened with the Earth that fucked everything up, right?
Okay.
Um, now you say, now say we go to Mars. Mars gets fucked up, and we're like, all right, I guess we're going back home. Home is where it is, right?
Okay. Back to Earth.
Back to Earth. It's a desolate planet, right? It's not.
That brings up a good ass point, actually. I'll let
right?
you finish.
So now you see, now we've already rebuilt everything with the knowledge that we had with minimal resources and shit like that. Something along those lines, because doesn't make sense. And I'm gonna pull up on the screen here for people at home. These are where all the pyramids are lined up. You know, Sendal, Japan,
Yeah,
Turkey.
in a
They all
weird spot.
they all make a perfect line to where each of them are.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Some
just
of them
hold on.
perfect vertical
Hold
lines,
on.
you know,
Does the
horizontal
Grand
lines.
Canyon line up with that?
No.
Are you sure?
Mm,
If you
maybe.
put it in a Pangea style kind of thing where all the
Well, it's
continents
not
are together,
Pangea. It's not Pangea.
you don't think Pangea was a thing?
No, Pangea was a thing, but
Okay.
that was with dinosaurs, bro. That doesn't even count. Pangea broke up
What do you
because of
mean it
the
doesn't count? What if the aliens built the fucking tunnel?
Pangea broke up because of the meteor that struck the Earth that destroyed the fucking dinosaurs.
I don't know, man. What if the aliens set off a nuke? What if they got into a war and nuked it?
No, because dude, I'm telling you, the aliens, or the aliens, the fucking dinosaurs they found. Because what's it called? Brazil used to be attached to Africa, right?
Uh-huh.
That's the way Pangea was when it was lined up, right?
Yeah. But it was also attached
They're
to
finding
North America.
dinosaurs. They're finding dinosaurs in Brazil that also match the same type of dinosaurs in Africa.
Did you hear China found dinosaurs?
Yes, dinosaurs ruled the
No,
planet.
like live, like
No, they're not live.
13-foot lizards.
No, they're not live.
I don't know, man. TikTok don't lie.
No. That's like the same thing that in the Philippines they're seeing this mythical creature.
Which one?
I don't know.
Chupacabra?
Uh,
That's Mexico.
that's You're such a piece of shit. Filipinos are
That's
not Mexican.
anytime I hear mythical creature, I think Chupacabra.
Loch Ness Monster, Sasquatch.
There was that one show with the fucking dickhead from Priceline, and he did the crazy animals and shit.
Yeah.
Chupacabras were everywhere. They're scary as fuck, man.
Mothman.
Mothman sick.
I gotta sneeze.
There's a couple do it. Bless you.
What
You're
am I?
welcome. Yeah.
Stoked.
I'm just saying. I feel like the Grand Canyon lines up with that shit.
It doesn't, I'm telling you.
Where's the Grand Canyon? Nevada?
Yeah.
Nevada's close to New Mexico, which is close. No, it's close to Arizona. Right?
No fucking clue.
New Mexico, Arizona. I drove through them. I should know. I'm just saying. That's my theory. Is that aliens are people from the future. And we fucked up this Earth. We fucked up Mars. And they're coming back to be like, hey, man, can't live on fucking Venus. Cut the shit. And that's it.
Yeah, no, I don't
They're
think that.
scoping us to see what point of evolution we're in.
I think
Like,
that
oh.
I think that Egypt was actually a much higher technological advances
I
than we
agree.
believe.
I agree 100% with that.
And I
I
think there
think
was
Egypt was crazy.
I think there was a global catastrophe, and that's what happened with the Aztecs, the Egyptians, because they all kind of just
Where did they go?
space. They were
Then
aliens.
why haven't we found them yet?
Because they probably were like, "This place is fucked. I ain't coming back."
This place sucks.
That's what I'm saying. You've
Fuck
been to.
Earth.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless they live underground on Mars. And that's where there's doors on Mars. There's definitely, dude, Google it. Google it right now. There's doors on Mars. There's bunkers on Mars. Elon Musk has a spaceship that's going to go to
It
Mars.
says there's a joke like doggy door.
No, it's not a joke. It's real. There's a door on Mars.
I'm looking at it, and it looks like just a hole in the rocks.
No. There's doors. What about that one fucking guy that said what's the word where your brain goes somewhere, but you don't? Astro something?
Astral projecting.
Yes. There was the dude who was like 13. Aliens came to his house. Fucking, he spent his entire lifetime of what he thought training in like an intergalactic military on Mars, underground. And by the time he like finished training, they were like, all right, cool. Sent him back to Earth, and he was still 13. And this dude, dude, he fucking portrayed the entire landscape of Mars to the T. He was like, yeah, look at this spot right here, this spot right here. There's a rock.
What was his name?
I don't remember.
feel like this is something that's important that you should remember.
I should remember that, but there's a whole documentary about him, and everything he said lined up perfect.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I believe that just as much as the video I found on YouTube of people interviewing a live alien.
Those ones are weird. I don't trust that. The one on TikTok I saw where he followed the alien, I was like, that one, yeah, it might be real. I'm not sure.
What if think about this. I always thought about this. Our thought process of what aliens are, we always look at them as other
Fucking
beings like ourselves.
ET was like us.
Well, like yeah, like the people think aliens, have heads, eyes, noses, ears, right?
Okay.
Like like they have all those things. That's what people think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, what if they weren't physical beings in a
What if they're
sense?
like the fucking aliens from Futurama, where they've evolved past the need for a physical body, and
Kind of like
they're
or
just
what
light?
like well think about it. Like there's things that we can't see with our own eyes, right?
Uh,
Like other creatures can see them. We
like
can't even see them.
like what?
Like seeing an ultraviolet light or
We
not
can.
ultraviolet.
Oh, we can't see those.
Uh, there's the full spectrum camera that it can actually see stuff that we
Like
can't.
how dogs can see ghosts.
Kind of, yeah. Like, but like some things can see sound waves. Some things can see fucking colors differently. See light differently.
Okay.
So maybe it's just because we're human that we can't see these things, but they exist among us, which would then understand what ghosts are.
Yeah, but
It's just a different being.
we'd be able to interact with them though?
Well, no, because think about it, right? Like energy in science, right? It never dissipates. It always transfers. That's true.
Yeah, well, everything's made of energy and of
Yes.
light and of whatever else.
But we
Okay.
can't see energy unless it's in massive forms like lightning.
Is that energy?
In a sense, right?
I guess.
But there's energy surrounding. There's ions all over the place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's
What if these beings are just
air pressure, I guess.
essentially what if they're just, there but you can't see them because our
They've
eyes
evolved past the
they're
physical body and
they're
they're
on a
just
well, or they're just on a different spectrum to a level that we can't see.
like Predator.
Now because predator actually just like goes invisible,
Yeah,
uses
what if they're
camouflage.
all just like active camo, like fucking
No, but I'm
elite?
saying, dude, I don't think you get what I'm saying. It's like
No, no, no. I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Like if we can't, they're energy. They're something we can't. I get what you're saying. It's
like we
hard to
can't
explain.
see
Yeah,
oxygen, but we know it's there.
yeah, because we're alive.
Well, no, because they broke it down to the atoms.
Yeah. What if all that's bullshit though?
What if we're actually in an atom and that's what the universe is?
Like Men in Black, where
Yep.
we're inside the locker,
Yeah,
or
we're inside a marble right now.
were they in a Oh, it was the little fucking gerbil things.
No, the alien thing playing marbles with the universe
True. What if that is the universe?
could be. Like we're Osmosis Jones right now, living inside of another body.
That would be sick. Also, the body I live in would be dead.
Yeah, I wouldn't be helpful.
100% dead body. Yeah, I can't help you.
I mean, what a great concept Osmosis Jones was, right?
That was groundbreaking, honestly.
Like that movie was, that provoked my thought more as an adult than a child
Yeah.
because there were so many times like I'm thinking, like I'll think now, I'm like, yo, like
Tell me every time you don't take a vitamin, you're just like, ah, that's fucking.
backup.
I forget his name. It wasn't Drax was the bad guy, right? What's the name? Drax
I
or
don't know.
Thrax? Something crazy. But yeah, think of the little red pill. I'm like, fuck it, dude. Go to war with my little white blood cell.
Well, you ever seen like videos of white blood cells attacking shit?
No,
Oh, dude, look it up. It's
we
wild. It
we
looks like
we
it looks
tried,
like a it looks like a car driving through and just stopping and getting like picking off things.
like killing things,
Yeah, it's just like
like
absorbing things.
Grand Theft White Cell.
Yeah, it's just absorbing. Like if it sees something that shouldn't be there, it just absorbs it.
That's interesting. Yeah, no,
It's
I've
like
never
a
seen that.
whole fucking civilization down there.
Yeah, bodies are fucking weird. But yeah, no, I've never seen that. I gotta look that up now. But I'm just saying, I think we all died in 2012. And
I
I think the aliens are coming back to save us.
I
They're like, hey,
don't.
motherfuckers.
I think we're well past that.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I don't think we're
It doesn't.
alien invaders.
It's nothing. It just doesn't make sense.
I mean, we're we're floating in nothingness that's expanding.
So you don't think lizard
So
people are
nothing
real?
makes sense. No, I don't think lizard people are real
Why not?
because I feel like there'd be a slip up at this point in time, and we would have
There's been
noticed.
so many slip ups.
Not like real slip ups.
So many slip ups.
Majority of those videos have improved as CGI or fucking After Effects.
I don't know. I think there's been a lot of slip ups. I think a lot of shit makes sense.
I think you're 100% wrong in this sense.
I don't know. I think human life is just one big farm.
Well, we're in the fucking we're in the Matrix now.
Yeah, we're like a test subject.
Well, that's what I was saying is that aliens turned us into a science project.
Yeah, we're
in
like an ant
Matrix.
farm.
Pretty much. And
It's
now
like,
we're like reality TV.
like, all right, let's see what these idiots do.
Kind of like in South Park.
What's
when,
gonna happen? What was that Black Mirror episode?
I don't watch Black Mirror.
You never watched Black Mirror? There was an episode where he found a freezer. It was Topher Grace, actually. That's why I remember it. There was a
That wasn't
freezer.
Black Mirror, was it?
That was Black Mirror, where he had the freezer.
Yes, I did see
and
that.
the whole civilizations went through like everything. Where like they were fucking fish, and then they were this, and then they were had a crazy advanced thing, and then they destroyed everything.
Yeah,
And
actually,
then
I
it
did see that.
cycled back over. Yeah, what if we live in a freezer in Topher Grace's house?
Very possible.
Could be. I could see it, man. I don't know.
See, I expected this episode to go a lot longer.
Yeah, I
Like
don't know.
you covered all like you're
Because everything linked together because you got rid of all my other good ones. Like the train
but
derailments.
these aren't like real
and
conspiracy theories.
how Ohio really got nuked and it wasn't a train derailment. And the government's trying to cover it up so there's not mass hysteria.
It definitely wasn't a nuke.
There's acid rain in Pennsylvania.
Nukes don't cause acid rain.
Have you seen the cloud that was above where the train derailed? From the
Yes,
atmosphere.
We've seen that before, but the shit. I forgot what country it was. The chemical plant that fucking exploded in. So I think was it somewhere in the Middle East or something? It was a couple of years ago. It was all over TikTok.
Chernobyl?
No, and it looked like a huge mushroom cloud and everything, and it's not a nuke.
I don't know, dude. There's a video of this dude with like fallout. Like he watched the whole shit happen. There's some weird shit going on. Something's either trying to get covered up or shit's hitting the fan.
Well, yeah, definitely. There's definitely something going on. There's just too many coincidences at this point.
It doesn't make sense.
But I don't think it's aliens right now.
I don't think
I
it's
wish
aliens.
it was. I wish it was aliens at this point.
I think something's going to come out very soon about lizard people crawling up your walls and shit.
Mm.
Something's up. I don't trust it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think those are legit. They're not good ones. I'm just telling you, they're not.
I hope somebody in the future, when we all die from the lizard people and the aliens, stumbles upon this and they were like, "This motherfucker was fucking head on the entire time. How did he know?" We're like, I don't know.
You're now a prophet.
I might be.
You're definitely
the NFA prophet.
the NFA prophet.
How mad would you be if I was right about everything? You still
Yeah,
wouldn't you wouldn't admit it. You'd be like,
I'd be like, no, you were still wrong about
you
this.
were still wrong about this. They were lizards. They were reptilian people.
But they weren't lizards. They were squids. They were octopuses.
Squid people.
That's completely different.
Yeah,
can we talk about how
terrifying?
We want to talk about a conspiracy? Yes. I am 100% convinced that octopuses are fucking aliens.
Dude, they have to be. Did you ever see an octopus fit through a fucking keyhole?
Yeah.
How do you learn that? Why can you do
that? For them, however big the thing is, as long as their beak can fit through it, they can fit through it completely.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
And there's no other creature that's like them.
No, they're weird. Have you ever seen them crawl across the beach?
Yes.
That's scary as fuck. They're weird.
I'm actually looking up weird facts about octopuses.
They're fucking terrifying. And we put their ink on pizza.
So their arms have a mind of their own. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, like each tentacle does its own thing, and it's like its own like
So it's not
mind.
it's not cohesive. Are they like a hive mind kind of deal?
I think so, and they have 3 hearts
Ew. Why?
that pump purple blood.
Ew. Why?
I don't know. Do you know another creature that has purple blood?
No, but doesn't a cow have two hearts? No, they
I
have
don't
three
know.
stomachs. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Cows are fucking weird too, man. I don't trust animals anymore.
The other thing about weird about like fucking uh octopuses is that they can just camouflage into things.
Yeah, like
And
quick.
they can regenerate parts of their body. Like that's crazy.
No, can they? They're like lizards.
Well,
What the
well,
fuck?
yeah, yeah.
What is an octopus, by the way?
A cephalopod.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. Hold on.
What is that?
Octopus.
It sounds like somebody made it up.
I think that's what I think they're called
Like,
cephalopods.
yeah, they're squishy and they have three
Uh,
hearts, whatever.
cephalopod. I was right. I don't know what a cephalopod exactly is. Here we
Yeah,
go.
is there any other ones? What else? A snail? Would a snail be a cephalopod?
Uh, I think.
Why you got so many fucking legs?
I don't know. People at home, you can see I'm scrolling on fucking Wikipedia trying to learn
I
this
don't
shit on
know.
the fly.
Speaking of
Having
octopus, though, did you see the military bomb testing in the ocean?
which one?
The fucking giant one?
From how long ago?
Not that long ago. They were just
Up
blowing up
to.
like mini nukes in the ocean. They're like, "Oh, it's military testing." No, it
Oh
wasn't.
yeah, they do that all the time.
Yeah, you're trying to kill something.
No, that's normal.
No, you don't think they're trying to kill like the Kraken or some shit?
No, no, there's no cracking.
Because I don't know. We haven't discovered much of the ocean. That's another conspiracy theory.
Yeah, ocean scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying. There's
Like we
definitely
know more
crazy
about
shit down there.
space than we do our own fucking oceans.
Yeah, and that's fucked up. Probably because there's some crazy shit down there.
Well, yeah, I mean, like we don't even know that much about blue whales, bro.
I mean, fuck the whales. Those things aren't
Well,
scary.
no, like, and I say that because whales we've seen and shit, but we still
Uh-huh.
don't know much about them because they only pop up like once every few months, so they can't like track their movements
Yeah,
and
but there's a reason we're not going down into the ocean.
because we can't find things to
We
handle the
have
pressure.
wasn't there a megalodon that got released from a volcano like last
No,
year?
no,
Are you sure?
yes,
I vaguely remember this.
it was like a myth.
It was like a no. There was a volcano that erupted and a giant ass shark came out.
Nope, you're completely wrong on this one.
Can you fact check that?
Let's see,
Giant shark volcano?
megalodon volcano.
Yeah.
We're gonna show this for the people.
Yeah, you're gonna find something.
Let's see. Giant megalodon was no longer than a bust. Oh, that a massive eruption of the Hunga Ha'apai volcano this January was the largest. And what the fuck? Let's see. Trying to see what it is here. Features and opinions. Tiger eruption. Wake up call. This is not even like a nature.com. This isn't even a real thing. Undersea Sharkano eruption captured a spectacular satellite image. What is this then? Long sharks are. Nope. No megalodon came out of there. There is no signs of megalodons anywhere. And Colin just left the room. In the middle of our live recording here, Colin just left the room. He's so, what's the word I'm looking for? Reliable right now. We're just waiting for him, guys. But I'm looking at this, and everything he has said has made zero sense. There's no lizard people. Could we be aliens? Possibly. Could there have been civilizations before the Egyptians?
Okay.
Possibly.
So first
There's
off,
no lizard people.
I had to take a piss. Okay. You got yours last week where you ended the stream early because fuck it, you had to take a shit. Okay. I had to
Yeah,
take a piss.
I had to poo.
All right. But yes, no, there were sharks that got released from a volcano.
There was not. I just looked
What do
it
you
up
mean there
just
was
now.
not? I don't want to look it up.
No. There's a Filipino fucking volcano that erupted that was home to a ton of sharks in that area.
Yeah, why was there sharks in a volcano?
Because sharks like warm water.
A volcano is not warm. It's hot.
Not
That's
an
hot.
underwater volcano
That's like
erupted.
acidic. It's acidic.
An
Is what it is.
underwater volcano erupted. The bottom
Okay.
of the ocean is going to be colder, which would create warmer water up top because heat rises. The sharks like the warm water.
So it was volcano sharks. So I'm not
Yes,
wrong. I'm not wrong. It's
you
volcano
said a
sharks.
fucking megalodon.
I thought it was a megalodon.
They're extinct.
So they're as far as everybody says. There's
You ever seen
definitely one
one?
out there. I've seen the movie, and a volcano erupted, and a megalodon came out.
That's where you're getting this from a goddamn movie.
That might
about
be.
Jason fucking Statham.
I might be mixing it. It was a terrible
Literally
fucking
with
movie.
Jason Statham.
There was 2 of those, actually. Terrible movie. At least there wasn't a
What
shark.
else are you getting your facts from? Where are you getting?
I don't know. Maybe like TikTok and Facebook and shit, man.
What Hollywood movie are you basing this shit off of?
The shark volcano?
Like,
maybe Sharknado.
I was telling the people that all the shit you were saying makes 0 sense.
Some of it makes sense. Okay.
No.
Some of it makes sense.
These are terrible takes.
There's at least 2 people that are like, yeah, he makes a lot of sense, man.
No.
Yeah, lizard people in fucking Antarctica and
at
CERN.
no point in
Fuck
your
yeah.
incoherent rambling.
I'm trying to remember the line from fucking Billy Madison. So you don't believe any of that shit? The fucking
No.
dude, you're crazy. Listen, man, when you want to put on the tinfoil hat so the aliens can't read your mind, you let me know. I got plenty of them.
We're going to end this podcast with a direct quote from a movie that I've been quoting the whole night.
I feel like I know what it is.
Mr. Collin, what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on you.
I fucking hope the aliens come down and they're just like, yeah, we listened to this dumbass podcast, and the stupid kid, he's right. Nailed it on the head. Everything. We're lizard
done.
people.
We're done here. We're done here for the night. I have no more patience for you. I'm so sorry for the people at home that had to listen to this.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me know what you think.
I'm out of here. Goodbye.